Hey guys, it's me, Speedlet Sonic, and welcome back to another Fighting Plarail video. Once again, guys, we're continuing where we left off in the Childhood Plarail Trains Restoration series. I know that I said that I was supposed to get my next video up by yesterday, but unfortunately, there was a bit of issues with the delivery. I don't know what happened. I mean, it was a bit slow by the time it arrived at the distribution center in Kearney, but eventually I was able to get that working again. Set up. Some of these trestles are a bit uneven, but I've actually got some great news to let you all know. So, of course, as you guys remember, I've been waiting for EMD F7A, the new replacement, to actually arrive. Well, that's of course, if you guys can see the old unit, to show you from the damage marks, from the missing clamp, and like the chipped bits around here, and a little bit in the front, as well as some paint scruffs, as well a little bit up here. Well, that is my older unit, but as well, I just got home from school today, not too long ago, and the newer unit has arrived to show you proof. That's right, guys, I finally have a new one, and to show you the new ones, got the clamp, no cracks in the back, paint is much more stable. There's like a little bit, weird melted spot there, but I don't mind. This bit at the front is intact to show you. So yeah, so this is most likely the end to this unit, but I won't be doing that just yet. I will include it in one more battle and let it get one more win before I salvage it for parts. And as well, it also came with another passenger car, and I've got two right here. So then again, I could keep this train going and use the passenger cars for extra. If I do get another one, I could have this second unit keep going, but then again, I don't know for sure if I should. What do you guys think? If I do get another one, if I do find another one of those, should I keep the other EMD F7A unit going? Because I was, of course, I did want to retire the old battery shell, because I don't know how long that's going to last. Whereas if you guys remember from the old E3 motor shell, the one that my dad had to glue back together, apparently it did not last long. It was very fragile. I kind of like snapped it off, and snapped it apart, was able to snap apart, and I ended up when I threw it near my door against the hardwood floor, it just fell apart. So I had to throw that away. Thankfully, I already got the new one from my Childhood E3 to fix up. So yeah. So now with EMD F7A finally completed for real, I now have 3 Childhood trains left to go, which is a good thing. So, to those who are new to the Childhood Plarail Trains Restoration series, it's mainly a focus of trying to restore every single Plarail train I've owned as a kid, or ones over the years that I've had to complete, due to getting their other parts. Yeah. So, for which trains are going to be fighting for who? Let's start out with the basic placeholders. So O1 is fighting for N1000. Blue 883, this first unit, is fighting for a second unit, as well as Teal 883. 3 units of 922. Unit 1, this second unit 2, which is not entirely completed, and the light variant of 922 are all fighting for that second unit. The Hypercity Rescue Arctic Liner Dud motor is fighting for the Hypercity Fire Department Rescue Liner's second unit. Apparently, one of the motors went out of stock. Only one of the listings for the motor went out of stock, and I don't know what happened to it. Now there's only one left on eBay, so I'm kind of a bit worried that I may not get the 2024 trains finished up that well, but. Then again, we don't know, and thankfully this train just only needs like one more win in order to be done. HGS-3 Maroon is fighting for a Royal Red 1, HG57 is fighting for HGS-04, HGS-2 is fighting for HGS-01, D51 of 0601 Yukata's Legacy Collection is fighting for D51-200, and C12 is fighting for E61-20. And for remaining trains that have yet to win one more battle to get themselves closure, we have both units of EMD F7A, the old and new, C56-160, E217, the gray-wheeled, red-striped variant of E2, and as well with wildcards, we have both E3 units from my childhood in 2023 and 60,000 MSE. So, I figured that I might as well I'm gonna be going at it with 10 back. We're gonna be going at it with a basic battle, and then we'll. Yeah, it's kind of gonna get a bit messy. So there is gonna be a 3-way battle that's gonna happen. I think next month I'm gonna go for doubles battles to try to get things over with. Of course, E217 won a doubles tournament with E231, but I haven't decided a solo winner because, of course, both of them were wrapping up their time, but then I was using them like wild cards. But of course, now that I've gotten my system with trying to get silver-plated and gold-plated trains, they're just for the other placeholder for that final train to be done. So anyway, I'm going to spin through a randomizer to decide which trains will be facing against one another, and then we'll get started. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with 16 of the trains. One of the EMD F7A trains, one of the A83s, and only one of the 922 trains are only going to be available during this tournament. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to spin through a randomizer and then I'll get the brackets in, and then we'll get started. Alright guys, the brackets are set for the first round of the tournament. So it's going to be EMD F7A, the new one, against the light variant of 922, 01 against H-2 placeholder, and I don't know, placeholder in the train they've fought for against one another. Hyper City Rescue Arctic Liner Dud Motor against C56-160, E3 Unit 2 against H-3, the maroon one, E217 against 60,000 MSE, A83 Teal against E2, C12 against E257, and D51 against E3 Unit 1. The 4 trains that are not going to be fighting in today's video are the old EMD F7A, Blue 883, and the 2 units of 922. Well, even though the second unit is the one that all 3 of them are fighting for, but whatever. We can only have like one of those guys on at a time. This is what's going to be for like the remaining placeholders and to try to get closure on all those other trains. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, I just did a bit of a speed check since I don't know if the newer EMD F7A is faster, but it's still all the same anyway. But it is faster than the older one. So anyway, the first battle is of EMD F7A versus 922 light variant and repaired unit. Here we go. This is EMD F7. So this is the new EMD F7A, fleet repaired EMD F7A's first battle. Well, I wonder how it's gonna go. I'm glad that I finally got this train repaired. I mean, it took so long. I'm uploading this on the 11th, and I'm hoping to get the train today. I mean, it took a year, 3 months, and 5 days in order to be able to get this train complete, finally. Good. Then again, it was one of my oldest trains I've had since I was a kid. And I'm glad I finally have, and I'm glad I have it back in my I'm glad I finally have it back in my collection. Okay, EMD F7A is getting close. Collision imminent. Uh-oh, EMD F7A is stuck! Okay, I gotta say, I think this EMD F7A train might have much more luck. Sad to say that 922 has faced elimination in this round, but I'm sure he'll get another chance again next week. But anyway, next up is 01 against H-2. A former placeholder, or to 01. H-2 was a former placeholder to 01. And now 01 is being the placeholder for N1000 after 60,000 MSE. Ugh. There we go. Had to fix that. And that's a fail. Ugh, that was a bit annoying. I'm sorry I kind of seemed like I gypped it. But keep in mind, though, guys, I do try to keep my Plarail fights as fair as possible. It's just really difficult. Anyway, next up is the Hyper City Rescue Arctic Liner dud motor against C56-160. Here we go. Ugh, jeez, this train is pathetic. Honestly, I have no idea what's up with C56-160. This train is just really weak. I don't know if it's something in the motor. Or if it's just been like, or it's just like, that's how it's made. Is it? That's how it's been when I first owned it. First owned that train, and I don't know why that is. Whoa, C56-160 is hanging on like a champ, and the dud motor has failed. Okay, that was definitely some surprising luck for C56-160. So, next up is E3 Unit 2 against HGS-03 Maroon. Maroon unit, whatever. Just go. I don't know why E3 is more slower than I thought he would be. I thought that train would be like much more faster or something. Seems like a collision is imminent soon. Coming up, collision imminent, and E3 goes down. Then again, that was the second unit of E3, so I don't know why that train is having like speed issues. I don't know. But anyway, next up is E217 against 60,000 MSE. Here we go. Also, in one of my last episodes, E217 was having some problems and having an issue with running, and I don't know what happened. Eventually, I was able to fix it, and I'll explain the rest in just a second. Okay, as I was saying, when I was checking E217 for it to run, unfortunately, the train wouldn't move. So I had to detach the motor and check to see what was the problem. I eventually got it. I think it was just like a dust buildup or something. I honestly have no idea. Eventually I got it fixed, and now it's working again. Anyway. Next up is TL883 against gray-wheeled red stripe variant E2. I know it's a lot so much to remember. Just call them E2 and TL883. E2 so far is one of my fastest trains, and that's one thing that I know for sure. So far, for now, I don't know if any of my next trains will surpass. Oh, E2 switched the track, who's going down? And E2 once again lost to TL883. Just like a Destruction Mountain. Alright. That's another train that has failed, but now it's on to our next bout. C12 versus E257. Here we go. I've honestly got no idea what to do with my my next set of trains when that happens. I mean, I know I've still got a... Of course, I did own 2 units of 883 and 922 when I was a kid. I lost some pieces on the way, but there's only now adding them in. I don't know why I'm doing that. These draws just take forever, man. I hate it when draws happen in battle. You never get a clear answer of who wins. Just total bullcrap. Collision imminent. Honestly, this train needs some strengthening. I don't know why it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Collision imminent. Ugh. Ugh. None of these trains want to go down. Ah! This is taking forever. It's like in fights like these that none of these trains want to go down. I don't know why E257 is so weak. But yet it is a cool looking train. Okay, thank you. Okay, looks like we lost our first steam locomotive train out of the three. Anyway, last bout for the first round before the quarterfinals begin. D51 against D3 Unit 1. Here we go. Whoops, I did not mean to get that train mixed up. I had to give D51 a little head start because the train got stuck. E3 slowly but surely catching up. Collision imminent. And E3 goes down. All the wild cards have failed. Okay, the qualifying round has come to an end. Our winners being of EMD F7A, HGS-02, C56160, HGS-03, maroon, E217, TL883, E257, and D51. And our losers being of 01, the Hypercity Rescue Arctic Liner Dud Motor, C12, the gray-wheeled Red Star Baron V2, and all three wildcards E3 Unit 1, E3 Unit 2, and 60,000 MSE. Now it's time for the quarterfinals to begin. I'm going to spin through the randomizer again, and we'll decide which trains will be facing against each other in the quarterfinals. Okay, the brackets are set for the quarterfinals. So it's E217 up against D51, EMD F7A against E217, HGS-03 maroon against TL 883, and C56160 against HGS-02. Winners of the quarterfinals advance on to the semis. Let's find out who they're going to be. Starting off, it's going to be E257 against D51. E217's already destroyed one steam locomotive. Can he be able to destroy another? Let's find out. I think it's going to be close, but who knows which one is going to go down. Collision imminent, and oh, and E257 fails. Yikes. Okay, next up is EMD F7A against E217. Can he be able to secure another win, or will this be his downfall for another match next week? Well, let's find out. What the fuck? I gotta see that in replay after I'm done filming. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. I did not see that coming. But EMD F7A secures another win on his rookie debut. Anyway, next up is HGS-03 maroon against TL 883. Just go. Oh, geez, I kind of timed that wrong. Whatever. Let's see what happens. Wow, that was another fast one. That was another quick match after another. Now it all comes down between C56-160 and HGS-02 for the final slot in the semifinals. Here we go. Geez, C56-160 is great. It's just disappointingly slow, but then again, that train does have potential. You know, in some ways. But it does take a while for it to clash with another one. Okay, collision imminent. Holy shit. What I tell you, that train does have a lot of potential. C56-160 obliterated HGS-02. Oh my god. Anyway, here with that, another four trains have been eliminated of E257, C12, E217, and HGS-02. Our semi-finalist winners are D51, EMD F7A, HGS-03, and C56-160. I'm going to spin through the randomizer one last time to decide which trains will be facing each other in the semis, and the winner of that will face each other in the finals. All right, our semi-finalist brackets are set, so it's going to be Maroon HGS-03 against EMD F7A, and C56-160 against D51. Winners of the semi-final battles face each other in the final round. And the last one standing out of that is our winner for today's tournament. Let's get the show on the road. Starting off with Maroon HGS-03 and EMD F7A. Here we go. What? Okay, that was a bit awkward. Again! And it looks like EMD F7A has failed. Yikes. So I guess this means it's going to be an easy claps win for HGS-03 in the finals, but we don't know that for sure yet. It all comes down between C56-160 and D51. Winner of this battle faces up against HGS-03 in the finals. Here we go. Sorry about the weird camera angle. It's kind of hard to fit in the frame sometimes with when I was trying to erase off notes from my laptop. All right, collision imminent, and it looks like C56-160 has failed. D51 advances to the finals. All right. It's time to figure out who's going to get their next win. Royal Red HGS-03 or D51-200. Good. The only way to find out is for Maroon HGS-03 or D51 to win. Here we go. Oh, and yeah, it's a battle between two 2025 placeholder trains. And so, I don't know if this is going to be an easy claps win or not, but... Alright, collision's imminent, and... Really? This is pathetic. See, I hate it when these kinds of fights take forever. Okay, collision's imminent again. Uh-oh. Oh, HGS-03 switched the track. Who's going down? Oh, come on! Seriously, another draw? Are you kidding me? What the hell is going on? Just go. Good God. Fix that. Okay, collision's imminent. Who's going down? Oh, HGS-03 switched the track again. Is one or both of them are going down again. Oh, not this time. D51 secures the win. Impressive work out of D51. I did not expect he was able to defeat a Hypercity Rescue Guardian train and advance on all the way to the finals. I gotta say, some of these steam locomotive trains have real potential. I have no idea how they're even able to do this. But now D51 has managed to secure the win count for D51-200 up to 2. One more, and that train will be ordered next. Of course, as well, with having EMD F7A finally completed, I just have to let that train win once, and then that train's time is up, and the older unit. So I want to get both of them down before I do anything else with those trains properly. Of course, H-04 I know is going to be here soon. It's going to be here between the 11th and the 16th. So hopefully that train should be here for one of my next videos. But of course, tomorrow I've got on the 12th I've got to upload my next episode. It was supposed to be the next episode, but of course that got a bit I got a bit sidetracked with ordering other trains, so my schedule got thrown off, and now I have to backtrack again. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I keep doing this kind of stuff a bit early, but I hope you all understand what I mean. Anyway, this wraps up another episode on the Childhood Plarail Trains Restoration series, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload a brand new video. As well, in the wildcard round, all of the other placeholders, other extra placeholders for 883 and 922, as well with the rough EMD F7A, those extra ones, not the actual placeholder themselves. Of course, those will stay aside. Whereas all of them will be facing up against each other in battle. In the wildcard round alongside. So it's like with having like 4 more trains added in, and as well, I still got to wait with other ones, so it is going to take a little while. I hope you all understand, guys. But anyway, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow for the You'll see my next episode tomorrow for the backtrack, and I will see you all next time when HGS-04 arrives, or next Saturday for my next episode. Bye.